Hello YouTube, my name is Friendly Trader, coming to you here with a quick little video on IMTE, the Integrated Media Technology Limited. I've done a little video earlier on the fundamentals of this stock. You can go and check that out. It's going to be in the description below, so go check it out after this video. First off, I want to say always go back 10 years when doing technical analysis on a chart. Because in the stock market, history tends to repeat itself, and there's also former runners that run up and flop, and former runners tend to run again. So when I look back through the stock, I want to see where the previous high was. So the previous high here was a whole dollar market at 10. Now this is a very important level, because a whole dollar marks and half dollar marks are where people put their stop losses, and they normally get caught out by market makers because market makers can see your stop losses. If you're smart enough, if you're longing, you would put your stop loss at 9.97 or 9.98, and if you're shorting, you'd put your stop loss at 10.02 or 10.03 or something like that. It just means you're not going to be caught out when the market makers bring it up to that price, and you've got a little bit of wiggle room. So as you can see, the stock looks kind of crap, grinding down for months and months and months and months and months until it reaches the 1st of May, where a press release came out, which I mentioned in my previous video if you watched that. Once we've seen the daily time frame, we go on to the hourly time frame, and already I can see a support level at the low at 22. And the low here is 22.10, so we know roughly it's around 22. So I can't see any resistance points around this time frame, so we're going to go into the 5-minute time frame and see if we can see I'm just going to get that to 22, perfect, and see if we can see a couple of resistance points. So I can already see one around this price here. So the high of this was 27. The high of this was 27.14. The high of this was 27.10. So that looks to me like it could be a resistance level. Around 27. And it does look like there's another resistance level at this price, around 30. So this is where we go back to the whole dollar mark. So there's one at 30, one at 27, or around 30, around 27, and one at 22. So we know that if the stock comes back up, there's going to be sellers at 27 and around 27 and sellers around 30 to push the price back down, and there's going to be buyers at 22 if this level holds. We will find out tomorrow. Who knows if it's going to go up, who knows if it's going to go down. All I know is it's very overextended already, and it's way past its VWAP, and the stochastics are showing it's negative right now, but really, with all this momentum, all this volume, all these traders trading it, it could get a lot more hype tomorrow, and it could shoot for the stars, and there could be another short squeeze. But as for right now, we don't know. But what we do know is now there are going to be sellers at these two prices and buyers at these prices. So now you know how you're going to trade it tomorrow, if it reaches this price or if it reaches this price. If it reaches this price and crushes through, and it starts a new candle and crushes, you're going to be shorting it, because there's going to be a lot of downside. There's going to be a lot of downside, and the last and if we go back in time, there's so much downside, it's going to stop at this $10 mark. Well, it could stop at this $10 mark. It normally does with previous highs. So that's all I've got time for you today, guys. Sorry it was a short video. I'd love to talk a bit more, but I've got to get to bed because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've got work at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So peace out for now, guys, and keep studying hard.